Shining a bright red as always, it is I, Red Luster, and we're going to be playing some more Survivor today, and talking about the new killer that was added to the beta. And I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed. I mean, her power is very interesting. Her whole thing with infecting, like, the environment, and stuff like that is really cool. But as of now, her power, it doesn't do enough to really hinder survivors. I mean, getting stuck in the broken status as it does as maximum infected, that is pretty powerful. I mean, it's kind of like walking around with certain survivors exposed, but it doesn't do anything to help with killer mobility, and this is a major problem because killers that don't have mobility or don't have the power to hinder other survivors' mobility, they get left in the dust. And as it stands right now, the plague only does that broken status effect once they're like really infected. And you know, everything they touch gets infected, but the whole point of the power is to cleanse it, so you're not sick anymore, right? But like, why would you ever do that? As it stands now, there's no point, because it doesn't hinder your mobility, and because your mobility isn't hindered, then nothing stops you from looping her. And if there's nothing stopping you from looping her, then what's the point? Alright, someone's getting close. Oh, it's a hag. Yeah, as it stands right now, her power does not do enough to hinder survivors. It doesn't stop them from looping her, and that's a huge disadvantage killers have. And you may be thinking, well, why not use the corrupt purge to be able to hit survivors from further away? And you'd be right if it weren't for one thing. In order to get corrupted purge, you have to have someone cleanse it at a fountain. And as of now, like I just said, there's no point in cleansing, which means she never gets the power, and then she has nothing against loops. Aw, man. Okay. But yeah, like I said, she has no power against loops. And until she gets some kind of power against loops, she doesn't really have a whole lot. I'm stupid. I'm not concentrating. But I just want to talk about the new killer. And our whole power is just not... it's not good. It's interesting, but until they add some kind of penalty for being sick for too long, such as movement speed, like if they made it when you get the maximum infection that you had a huge movement speed debuff, then people would want to cleanse themselves. Or it could be like a pig and have it so that after a while people just straight up die. And that would make her power usable. And I'm surrounded by idiots that don't know how the hag works. No, you know how the hag works. I don't think there's any more traps. Why did I magnetize to it? Like, I didn't go towards that trap, it pulled me towards it. But, this is a bad spot to heal, but... really, if they don't give her power some lasting damage, such as a movement speed or just dying, or I don't know, after a while the survivor goes down. Because as of now, it doesn't do enough. But that's enough me complaining about something that hasn't even been released yet. I'm just saying, like, if nothing gets done, she's gonna be a pretty poor killer. She might have a lot of power in lower ranks, which, you know, we don't need another Freddy. Because Freddy's really good at lower ranks because people don't know what to do against him. But once you get higher ranks, her power just does nothing. Alright, we're gonna save you. Crouch immediately. Or not. I'll take a hit for you. Who's she after? She's after me. I screwed up. I'm not paying attention because I'm too busy thinking about the new killer and how her power works. And I apologize to my team for being distracted. But like I said, like, unless her power gets changed in some way, I do not see her being a very high tier killer. I see her at best being an okay killer, I guess. I don't know. If people don't respect her power and cleanse it, then there's not a whole lot she can actually do. Oh no. Oh, she's got to make your choice. If that's a scream to indicate anything. But I'm gonna hide here. The new survivor I don't really care about. Her powers are okay. I like her healing power, where you heal survivors when you're healing. You heal yourself when you're healing other survivors. That's kind of cool. But it doesn't look that useful. It's very situational. Two people would have to be injured at the same time to use it. So I'm gonna stop playing stupid and actually try to get something done now. I've been wasting too much time prattling and going for saves and actually working on generators. Is my medkit around here? I'm pretty sure I dropped it like right over here. And someone else probably picked it up. But yeah, like I said, like until there's some kind of evidence that her power does something else aside from what it does currently, I don't see it being very good. But who knows? It's still in the beta stage, as it's called. They can still add stuff onto it. But until they do, like I said, she's just gonna be a pretty mediocre killer. I'm not really sure why I'm cleansing this totem. I guess she found the make your choice guy. Oh, there's a... Oh, there is. I'm gonna assist you. But, now I don't know what to talk about because I got everything I wanted to say done. Yeah, you go for that save. I'm just gonna work on his gen. But yeah, her whole power, it needs a certain something to make it more deadly. Because as it stands now, it doesn't do enough. Yeah, you know, that's probably just my opinion. but I'm in commentary mode. Not really thinking 100% what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to get everything I want said, stuff like that. We're not doing too well. We just gotta get this one gen done and go for a door. I wish opening the door had a different, like, score set. Like, objective. Or the objective category should be, like, bigger. You know what, I probably shouldn't be saying that. I'm using Prove Thyself, which makes it so that I get more points just from doing gens with other people. I've really run out of things to talk about at this point. I kind of said everything I currently had on mind. Now I'm just kind of... You know, I guess I should focus on the game. I'm trying to get people out. I probably shouldn't have done this if I'm doing it. Oh no, she's putting traps all over the exit. Nope. Well, here's hoping the other two don't try to take this exit. Or if they do, they just YOLO right... You know what? Actually, they can just YOLO right through all of her traps if they're healthy. But let's watch them. Let's see what happens. Oh no, Leah's injured. She's got self-care though. Oh, they both got to the other door. Hey, you made it. Despite my horribly bad plays, probably getting us screwed over more than I should have. I'm gonna apologize for that. I'm not paying attention, or I'm not paying enough attention to what's going on. Hippity bag! Here comes the hag. He threw a pebble at her. Yeah. She wasn't a half bad hag, but she kind of chased people a little too much. As the hag, you don't want to chase people. The hag, she doesn't have enough movement speed to be actively chasing people. You want to use her traps to teleport around. Get survivors that way. Anyway, get that good old GG, and yeah, I guess that was it for talking about the new killer. That's my thoughts. Her power doesn't really do enough to hinder survivors in a substantial way. I mean, yeah, giving them all the broken status and making them constantly leave trails would make it easier to find them and knock them down, but if you don't have the power to counter loops, pallets, and windows, then you're not gonna succeed very much as a killer. You know, I once saw someone made a post saying like maybe she'd have like a fog effect that people walk into it, they slow down, and that'd be neat. Like she'd have like a creep behind her, so people couldn't, you know, loop her, because then when they try to go the same direction over and over, they run into her mist and slow down drastically. But as it stands now, the new killer's power does nothing against loops and pallets, and if that's not fixed, then she's just not going to be a very powerful killer. But this has been Red Luster, signing out.